So here we are at Elysium. So you're at Elysium again. Marshall's big old pile of shit. And hey look, there's Monterwells. He's the Pope again still. Could also use a hat to hatch an egg. You could use a hat to hatch an egg. But, like, it can't, like, incubate a yolk like an egg can it? Here he is being the Pope again. He's like, hello! Soldiers harmonise all things. War is peace. And everyone who proves that they're good to me, God's servant, shall be granted eternal life. And Sidrill are a bunch of shit. Sidrill. And it is Marshall who will overcome the future of despair. And everybody's hooting and hollering because they love it. They fucking love it when the Pope's going wild. And then here's Monterwells in turn. He's like, yes, if the untouchable man, Kiriko, turns up, then he's gonna find out who has God's love. It's me. The Pope man, Veturev de Monterwells. We just covered his name. He's just got a really long, awful name. And then here's Rochina, there's the beepy beepy boopy beep talking to the man, and then here's Rochina who's like, ah yes, Kiriko is one of the universe's great mysteries. Even the 3,000-year rule of Wiseman couldn't bring him to heel. Born a perfect soldier, and then an abnormal survivor, and now untouchable. None of those things truly define Kiriko, the good soldier boy. Overcome despair involve guns. It'll probably involve a lot of punching, but I think it will involve guns, but not how you think. So we're going to Elysium. Why are we going to Elysium? Because Kiriko said. And it's like, yep, Kiriko said there's a god there, so we're gonna go there. How do you go and beat up a god, or like check out if there is a god there? And what is God? And Titania would really like to know, and Kurtz is like, well, if you need a god, come to my bedroom tonight. And Kurt's like, fuck off, dude. With being serious. Well, yeah, Titania would like to know. Yeah, like, Kamidor. Ananda? What the heck's God anyway? Yeah, she spent years of her life and spilled swimming pools with her blood as a guard for the church without meeting God ever. And sometimes God might be a concrete presence, like when Stryker tried to rule over the thing, like Lado says there. But in general, God seems to be pretty vague, but like still absolute embodiment of just, you know, a belief system. You believe in God is there. Anime. And then people also term gods those who have passed the flock, and even its shepherds, and become something else. And Kiriko doesn't know who we're going to go face, but he has no doubt that they're definitely there, whoever they are. And it's like that. Okay, and then Callan here says that, wow, even Kiriko seems nervous on this one. It's like, it's like, do you think maybe it's because we're going to where Fianna fucking died? And even and Hibbig's like, don't worry, Titania, it's not your fault. Fianna had a limited lifespan as part of being a perfect soldier thing. Like, it's not your fault. She's like, yeah, but you know, a little bit my fault. I still feel bad about it. Because she deprived Kiriko of precious minutes with his beloved, but she was like, you gotta fight me, dude. When really, she should just let him in and spend time with the lady before she died. She's prepared to die while helping Kiriko, though. And Sosuke reminds her that death is not what Kiriko wants from her. And everyone's like, well said, nice work, dude, you did it. And that's exactly what she needed to hear. And they're like, but... It's like, what is it? And they're like, damn, dude. You have totally changed. You never thought you'd be able to say anything cool and apt and poetic like that. We thought you just... Wow, you truly have matured as a dude since this all began. And so, Crow's like, right, okay, so... Elysium, right, what's the deal? It's a holy land with loads and loads of temples instead of barracks. But the problem isn't what they got there, it's the people guarding them. Zealots with a whole lot of guns. And enough fanaticism that even, Crow's like, yeah, I've tried to fight them then once when I was part of Firebug, and we fucking lost, dude. We tried to sneak in and got wrecked, it was awful. Those guys are wild. And they, say how their belief in God gives them license to commit any and all acts of bloodshed without a shred of scruples or regret or morality. And then Lado is like, that reminds me of the Human Alliance. Just a little bit. But we're the good guys, so despite feeling this way about things, we're getting better and overcoming stuff and having a good time. Including Titania. She's also having a good time. Yeah, everyone's making fun of Alto. We're like, oh yeah, I mean, you know, we just had that little chat about stuff. But also, speaking of no scruples, Alto, 2 girlfriends. What's that about, buddy? But Tony's like, wow, you guys are real good. And then Kud's like, yep, that's us, we're the best. There's strength in idiocy. And it's like, Titania, you're also stronger. Thanks, she's like, Fiona, I will do good. And then this is Phantom. Or Mirage. Yeah, you always got to dunk on the boy with 2 girlfriends, especially because one of them's not his girlfriend. And then Kurtz is like, wow, those guys really repaired the big cathedral again. But we did our best to smash it up real good. So Jeffrey gets on the thing, is like, howdy, Marshal people. We want to talk to the High Father Montewell. This is JetBlue Captain Jeffrey Wilder. Want to have a little chat, little diplomacy? And they send out all their guys. Dang it, these goddamn Yatsu. And look, firebugs are in there. Dang it, Marshall and Amalgam. Ugh. And Marshall's like, well, I was hoping they'd help us fight the Guy Kingdom, but it looks like they're all a bunch of shit. Alright then. Beat them up. 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 Beep him up. So let's go beat him up. These guys are a bunch of shit. Let's give him the VIP treatment. Jeffrey, what's shoulders? Just beat him up. Just beat him up. Kiriko steps out and he's like, I'm going. Nah, we got your back, dude. We'll cover you. You get going, dude. Kiriko. Alright, dog, get over there. You got all the parts for the special. Oh, special vision. You got a special vision, hell yeah. Go, Kiriko, we'll back you up. It's like, yeah, alright, let's go. And then Kanyu's like, why? Why are you here? I'm gonna get in your way. And then City's like, Kanyu, you're not gonna get in his way, you fucking joker. You can't stop Kiriko. So, let's take down the firebug and all the other things. And then Al's here talking about a thing about the moon. And he wants it to explain, and Crow's like, oh, it's just, it ain't worth trying to explain to you jokers. And we need to get Kiriko to that spot. Damn you, Kiriko! You will not stop me. And he needs, within 3 turns, he needs to take down 4 teams, I think? Or just 4 dudes? Within 3 turns, Kiriko must have at least 4 kills before he reaches the designated point. Sure. 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 Let's go. Maybe.
やらなければやられる。これで。
Kiriko, especially emotive today. Good, should be good now, forever. Wow, look at that, Kiriko's blowing up a guy. Oh no! Those ATs, they're like Titania's. It's like, yep, the Order Buckler, they're Unit 13. That means everybody in there is a Nextant. And they're all like, hell yeah, let's fight and murder everybody. And then so I'm like, dang it, they're already in the grip of their artificial brain, their auxiliary brain. And then Kiriko's like, this, Kiriko. And he's like, I know who's behind this. It's Wiseman. Wiseman? You mean the guy who was behind the Strangers conflict and the Quint thing and he was just a pile of shit? That's Marshall's god? And then Rochinor's like, yep, it's alright, it's him. Rochinor. He's like, that's right, Kiriko. Once you get inside Elysium, you'll learn all of the truth. Why the heck are you here? You know, I'm just Rochinor, just doing shit. I'm gonna beat Wiseman up. Yep, Kiriko, you and the Wiseman and the Nextants and the Perfect Soldiers. Once you get inside, you'll find out. Kiriko, they're Nextants. Don't worry, God will not stop me. Kiriko! I'm coming, Wiseman. Here they are in their garbage robot, but here's the ones in the good robot, which we want Titania to have back because it's really good. It's got a file bunker. He's even got a friggin' item. I mean, he's got 22,000 fucking hit points, dude. So can you ever do good? No, he fucking doesn't. He's trash. I just learned Soul, which is pretty good, all things considered. My god, Kiriko says it's the goodest shit of all time to can you. So we gotta get over there and fight that fucker.
Martial 教団か。
Bing. Problemo. Don't get murdered those guys. And then here's Kanyu. Kiriko, your time has finally come. Come to think of it, we've known each other for a long time. It'll all be over today, and I'll be the one left standing. It's too late to beg for forgiveness. You've gone too far, Kiriko. Prepare to meet your maker. Are you done talking? No time to waste on you, Kanyu. Make way. You finally addressed me by name, and it's only to diss me again! Poor Kanyu. What did he do to deserve this other than all of the shit things he does because he's awful? Poor Kanyu. He hasn't upgraded his robot since Z2. Part 2 at least. And obviously Callum wants to talk to that Joker as well. Bear's not killing the dude in the back though because he's garbage. Listen, Bray, you need to get a new code name. You can't be Antares 1 when there's the bad dude to our Antares squad, right? Oh my god, alright, never mind. Brera got him because he's a medium boy. I forgot that Brera was a medium boy and strong because I had upgraded him all. How did he get so strong? He's only got 4 levels in his fucking thing! Turns out, being a large boy, being a medium boy, is pretty good compared to all of the small boys. And then, Callan! So the day's finally arrived where I settle the score with you, too! You just don't get the message, do you, Kanyu? None of us care about you, one way or another. But if you're still set on bugging Kiriko, then I'll give you what for. After all, I've got my own score to settle with you. What? How can you bring your personal beefs onto the battlefield? You got some nerve to say that to me! Poor Kanyu. All he wanted was to see a titty and get a medal. Preferably for seeing a titty, if that's all it took. And then he got hit by a fucking coin flip from Brera. Poor Kanyu. I've taken out more than my share of ATs in battling. Let's go! Bonk. Why does this keep happening? And so Kanyu is like, duh, no, I'm not losing the robot or my place in the honor guard. Alright, bye, I'm out. Like, oh, Kirikome, Shako, Callan, C2, all of Z3.2. I'll get you next time, just you wait and see. And then he leaves the field, and he's like, how could this happen to me? And his robot explodes, and Shako's like, wow, his AT just exploded. It's like, did you see him eject? And Z2's like, well, I mean, that man, he's like a cockroach, I shouldn't have to worry about him. And Kan's like, yeah, I wish that he was like, gone. What about you, Kiriko? And then Kiriko just like, and Shako's like, yep, there's that guy. And Z2's like, what? You don't even care to find out if your long-term adversary's still alive? Poor Kanyu. Poor Kanyu. Rock me.
両機の援護はさせない。シフト、ヘルヘイム。
He died as he lived. High fived to hell.
マジかよ。またこんなオチか。
What the heck? I always pay.
皇帝、我々の力を見せつけてやりましょう。
車線
Let's
は通
show
って
him
い
our
る
moves, Sergeant. Fucking blammo. Just shot a hole in that dude with his box gun. Fucking straight up murdered that dude who's one size category larger than him. Doesn't give a shit about anything. Classic Sosuke. I had a thought the other day. It's weird how everybody who loves Sasuke is a whispered, right? Do you think that, like, I think that Tessa probably does love him, but you think the others are only like into him because of the transference thing, and they've just absorbed her vibes for Sasuke? That'd be weird. And then he picked the wrong one. He picked the one that just absorbed the brain. Nah, it's okay. I think she does actually love him. It's okay. Sasuke will do alright. I wish all the planes could transform after moving, because that would make them, like, really good. You say smart people are often into people less smart than them, but that's exactly why Chidori left. It's because she was annoyed by everybody not being as smart as she was. And also she was kidnapped. And then she wanted Sasuke to murder untold millions to rescue her, but that's what made her go in the first place. Look who didn't get the fucking murder. Ozma, of all people. This fucking piece of shit. Get out of here, dude. Because there's the little girl he rescued who was whispered, and she likes him obviously because he saved her life. Tessa is whispered and likes him. Nami is whispered and likes him. Kaname is whispered and likes him. Leonard is whispered and, I mean, hates him, I guess. Leonard doesn't really hate people because he doesn't consider them people. So it's like trying to hate an ant or a germ. Like it's very difficult to do. I mean, I'm sure Leonard could do it. He's a genius. I'm sure he could find a way to hate a bacterium. But you know what I'm getting at.
生唾ごっくんな状況じゃないの。やってみますか。
ごっくん。
ほらほら、今日はサービスするよ。
Some good service. Whammo. Proper bopped them up.
今日の俺絶好調。
Fucking Luke Cage. Every time. Every time with the pew. Yeah, what have you added to our Magic Baby collective
こっ
conscious?
ちも覚悟はできてるのさ。
Love for the idiot boy? Pretty much.
で、お次は
What, you didn't add, like, mastery of chemistry? A new theory on physics and how we understand the world? Well, I made this submarine. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mostly made it so I would be in an enclosed space with the boy. What's special about your submarine anyway? It's got really wide corridors, so it's difficult for me to fall over inside because I'm a clumsy idiot. Oh well, I mean, that's a quality of life thing, I guess. Yeah, I still fall over though. And here's K getting all of the damages because he's got all of the damage modifiers.
Oh, どんなことをしても
Oh god.
俺はミムジーのところへ帰るぞ。まずはこいつだ。
Gotta get back to Mimsy. She's having a baby or whatever. It's over for you guys.
我が新人が試されて
I shouldn't have skipped so we could hear those guys talk trash, but you know what I mean? They're just talking trash.
コックピットをえぐってやるぜ。
しつこい敵。
おいおい、いい加減に諦めたらどうだ。
Damn it, that's only about switching idiot way, right?
一丁脅かしてやりますか。
No, the only thing Leonard dreams about every night is the same thing he dreams about every night, right? I'm trying to erase the world. Destructo Disc! Radiant Wave, Surge, Dispersal.
お前の存在などに興味はない。
Oh damn,
倒すつもり
a
なら
firebug
死
hit
ぬ気
Callan
で来い。
for some damage.
勝つためなら手段は選ばない。当てる。絶対に。
Oh, there's Callan, like an alien.
てくれる。
Okay, you seriously telling me that you're having troubles? You only got double machine gun, you can regular machine gun this Joker.
今度こそ死ね。キリコキュービー。コックピットを
You're
貫
gonna
け。
die, Kiriko Kyuubi. Time to get the cockpit. And he just sort of slides by.
無駄玉を使うつもりはない。 なんという屈辱、なんという恥ずかしめだ。
How could this happen to me? How could this happen to me?
今度こそ死ね、キリコキュービー。食らえ。
I wonder if they all got the same voice.
マーティアル兄弟か。
やはり奴はただの人間ではない。
As expected of this dude, he's not human.
足止めなどたやすいこと。今度こそ死ね、キリコキュービー。 貴様らも戦争の中で進化していくか。
See, so after 1 million attacks on Kiriko, one dude has finally got a 10% chance to hit him. I'm the next dude. You can't even hit him, can
秩序の盾で
you?
あっ
He's
た
also
私に
next
は
but doesn't
ど
have
うさもない
a
こと
computer
だ。
brain anymore.
どうしても私を葬りたいらしいな。
やるな。だが次はない。貴様の存在は許されんのだ。受けよ。
No forgiveness for heretics.
俺に構うな。
どこまでも我らに歯向かうというのか、キリコ。
Do 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 Diabolos X Machina. No, an email.
距離
That's a
6
good
に
one.
敵 AD
But it's not.
とにかく攻撃を当てる。話はそれからだ。
Yeah, it wasn't.
デモリッションガンを準備しろ。ガンハウザーモードだ。
完了しました軍曹
Boo, 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 boo,
確実に当てる。
boo, boo. I'm gonna open this parcel.
俺、神を信じる者めが。
Curse you.
貴様らも戦争の中で進化していくか。
前後120秒のデータをファイル Z1 に保存しておけ。
ラジャー
This is file set 1 for garbage boys. Oh, I see that they gave me a very large box because they didn't have a box that was half as big.
央に敵を追い込む。
It would be more suitable for HDs in the
真ん
box.
中のストレート。コインがいい音で鳴いてるぜ。
God dang it. Shit piece. I'm still like reeling from the fact that Rare is murdering these jokers. He definitely can't kill a big, like, a next to him, though, right? Yeah, of course he can. See what he didn't do fucking anything, he sucks. You don't need a zero beam that, dude. I mean, it costs exactly the same, so you just fly up and hit him with your free move. He's not getting him, but it's worth a shot. Alright, I mean, I guess he did because he does like a million extra damage because he's got the de-extractor and the revive cell, so, you know, he's doing an extra 20% damage. I guess that makes sense that he would be able to murder those guys then. With like a 9,000 damage move. Blew up all the guys. That's all the guys. We did it. So, go Kiriko, get in there. Down he goes. And now Titania's gonna stay here and protect the boy. Look out, Titania. More dudes! Look out, Titania. Come on, move, we gotta get over there. And she's like, no, I promised I'd protect Kiriko, even if it cost me my life. And there she's getting shot up. I'm like, damn, but it might, lady. It's all very well you saying that, but... there you go, exploded. I'm like, dang it, Titania. And inside, here's Kiriko talking to an old-ass cardinal. And, this guy is super scared. Yeah, all these guys are like, oh, it's the untouchable man, Kiriko Kubi. And Kiriko just comes and goes, oh, where's Montewells? And these guys are like, oh, he's gone to get God's protection. Where's that? He's like, we don't know, only popes know about it, we're already cardinals. And then Theo the 8th shows up, and he's like, I know where it is. He goes, I'm the 712th Super Pope. Montewell's predecessor. And they're like, why are you doing this? Why are you selling the man out? And he's like, because this is Kiriko Kubi. And he says, Montuel's fate was sealed the moment he abandoned the teachings and tried to touch the untouchable man. Anyway. So here's Montuel, who's talking to God. And he's like, please, the Astragus man, all of space, need you. And first he commands to vanquish Kiriko with its divine light, and then he switches to like begging, and he's like, why won't you answer? And he's like, why won't you answer, God? Why won't you answer? After all I've done for the church, I sacrificed my own daughter, I've slaughtered thousands and tens and thousands of people, and why not? God, why have you forsaken us? And then Kiriko walks in. Kiriko Kyui. But he doesn't care. He ignores Montuos entirely, and he's here to talk to God. And Monty's like, what the? Nope. Check this out though, dude. He's got Fianna with him. Fianna. He's like, that's right. She's not as dead as everybody said. He's waited a long time to see this look of shock on Kiriko's face. But before he can say, now die, Kiriko Kui, God zaps him in the fucking head, just murders his ass. It's like, but... And he collapses on the floor. And then look, it's Wiseman, and he's like, Kiriko, you're not permitted to die here. It's like, Wiseman, how did you survive the bullshit, dude? And he said he survived his near-death on Quent by transferring its consciousness here at the very last moment. And it needs Kiriko to achieve ever loftier levels of divinity. And that's why he contacted Kiriko via the collective unconsciousness. When we did that thing last stage. And Kiriko demands Wiseman tell him what God really is. And Wiseman says that God as a concept has been dead for eons. A god in the more concrete sense nowadays, the term given to higher dimensional life forms. Maybe they were humans once upon a time, but by contacting the truth of the universe, they've attained eternity. But no god will suffer another to exist, setting the stage for the true conflict in the universe, the big old god throwdown. And Wiseman is determined to win this fight, and the means to higher levels of divinity is assimilating Kiriko. And Wiseman has altered Fianna's fate by keeping her alive instead of permitting her a natural death. And if Kiriko wants her to live, then you better shut up and admit that Wiseman is in fact the master of fate. And then Rochina comes in and is like, not so fast, dude. Rochina. He's like, alright, Kiriko, how you doing? Long time no see. Rochina, what are you doing? He's like, Wiseman, alright. Sure you're big and bad and at the centre of everything that goes on here, and I mean, seeing as you're the one who teleported everybody here from Monad, you sure. But despite all of his power, it's Wiseman who's been assimilated by Kiriko, not the other way around. What are you saying? He says, well, it's Kiriko's existence that forced you to prolong Fianna's life and to manipulate Montuel's and Marshall. Wait, you're doing it because of him. He's not doing anything because of you. You're doing things because of him, dude. And Kiriko is the one denying your existence. He's like, impossible! I'm God! You, what the? He's impossible! Impossible! And he says, the fact that you're asking Kiriko, he's like, and then he's like, Rochina, I'm gonna shoot Wiseman, fuck you. And he shoots everything, and Wiseman's like, stop, Kiriko, what are you doing? And he's like, if you were God, you wouldn't be begging me to stop, would you, asshole? If this doesn't make it clear who's the god here, nothing will. So Kiriko's gonna destroy him. He's like, but I want to win the time war. I want to dodge the future of despair. And Kiriko doesn't give a shit. She's like, how you doing? And Titania comes running in. He's like, howdy, I'm here to help. Titania, what are you doing? She's like, yeah, it's me. I'm no longer a slave to Wiseman because you blocked my auxiliary brain. And Kiriko's like, alright, you look after Fianna then. And then Wise was like, Nexton, mate, what are you like? I don't have the auxiliary brain, dude. I'm not a Nexton anymore. I am a human being. Impossible! 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 And then Kiriko tells Wiseman to sleep for one last time. He's killing a god. Yeah, Kiriko comes out, he's like, yep, the Tiny's doing good, they got out, nice work. And then, hey, it's land of battleships. Yeah, Wiseman's just going to remote control him because he's still alive and he's a pile of shit. And here's Titania's like, look what I found. Titania's like, hell yeah, I got Fianna somewhere safe and I've got this new ride, so let's mess up these dudes who have twisted all of our fate. You mean Fianna's alive? Fianna's alive! Kate's just like, oh, alright! That's amazing, Master Kiriko. Hell yeah, looks like we got some happy news, says Crow there. And Z2 knew it would all work out, and Zero's like, hell yeah, finally, something worked out. And this is why I did this one first. Nobody except Kitana ever dies in this game. That's because Votom's canon ending is Kiriko getting into a cold sleep pod and launching himself out into deep space and going, Fianna's dead, I'm gonna go to sleep. Hopefully no one wakes me up until there is no more war, which obviously that will never happen, so it just ends with Kiriko going to sleep forever because he's too sad. So they're subverting the ending by making Fianna be alive. And that's why I did this one first, because it's really fucked up when you're just playing it normally and you're like, I'll do the super route. And then it's like, what happened on the other routes? Oh yeah, Fianna's alive. And you're like, wait, what? Wait, what? Fianna's alive? Like, yep, Fianna's alive. But I feel that you shouldn't be super mad that Fianna's alive, just because it, like, nobody except Kitana ever dies, and Carmena, and all the other people that died. But, I mean, I think instead of being mad that Fianna's back, you should probably be good. You should probably be glad, but he's got Fianna back, he's good. And his ride, it's the same ride as the other dudes we just fought, but it's good, right? He's hanging on top of Caroline, people die. I don't know about that. I mean, like, Euphemia died, Rollo died, Shirley died. And now there's this Joker, Wiseman. It's true that mine and Fianna's battles won't end even with your defeat, which is why we'll keep on fighting and overcome the despair you spoke of. Yes, translated to Cat Fairydom? You don't know that yet, so I don't think you should go around using that as an argument for people dying or not. Professor Saotome died? Michiru died? Marilyn's dead? Branch is dead? Jared's dead? Deguza's dead? Ray's dead? We got a new one. Yeah, Cheval and Cheval are both dead?